Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. Today we're gonna run another tier 9 map and it's gonna be the Promenade. We will have 2 additional rogue exiles, -9 to maximum player resistances, so we will be capped at 66. We will have, monsters will actually have 60% more lightning resistance. They will also have 30% physical damage reduction and gain 2 endurance charges every 20 seconds, which will boost their physical and elemental damage by quite a bit. So, rather tanky monsters. We will be less tanky. No impact on the damage output of monsters, but it's gonna be interesting. We have already ran the Promenade all the way back when we were still running tier 4 and tier 5 maps, and then it was a Zana map. But because this is now a tier 9, figured we might as well do it again and see just how difficult it will be. Let's go. Just double check. It's also a bit down here. Okay, this is just for appearance's sake. So we are good. So we are indeed at lower resistances. Monsters are gonna be tougher. Those endurance charges are definitely gonna stack, so the faster we kill the monsters, the better it's gonna be for us. Okay. Upside is we deal quite a decent amount of damage. So despite the monsters resisting it, we're still in a decent shape. So there was a bit in the corner here. Yeah, let's see. There were statues. They're easy to overlook, because they don't move and all that. Ooh, museum dropped. Which is also a tier 9. It used to be a tier 4, tier 5, tier 3. It used to be a lower tier. I'm slightly fuzzy on the details, but it was a lower tier, and the boss of the museum, or the bosses rather, were horrible. In the great map rebalancing expansion of Atlas of Worlds, the former bosses of the museum got moved into the Vaal Temple, or the Vaal Pyramid rather, and they are way more reasonable to deal with. So I am rather curious to see just how the museum is going to work out for us. So let's actually have a look. So museum. So the museum is located over here. We are currently running the Promenade. Museum is there. My goal is to snake over here and then work our way towards the Hydra, and parallel via the bottom work our way towards the Chimera. The museum is actually looping around the other way over here to the Phoenix. Not quite my intention, but because we do have the map now, might as well run it. It will be nice to revisit a familiar old map. Now that I'm talking about the museum, didn't they put the boss in there that basically the librarian guy? There's in the archives or the museum there is already a named unique, a Latin name, something like Prime or something. But there's he's the librarian, rather angry dude, really, and he is gonna be the boss there. And he's I think there's some cover to hide behind, and it is relevant. Ooh, something is hurting. Let's tank against all the things. Hey, hello there, Thanamoga. Goodbye, Thanamoga. It was nice not knowing you. So if the ghost had been smart, he would have ran towards the Rogue Exile and possessed her, making it slightly more difficult to deal with her and with the Ghost, but lucky for us, ghosts don't have brains, therefore they don't make smart decisions. Let's double check up here. How are we doing? Still more than 50 monsters remaining. Put out the totem and butcher things. We are progressing fast enough through packs that they don't really have a chance to spawn those endurance charges. Doesn't really happen unless there's going to be a pack of monsters just sitting at the edge of our screen for long enough. Maybe while we're fighting a particularly tough rare or something along those lines. Other than that though, we're in a pretty decent shape. Okay, groups there, group here. Okay, see now they're getting the charges because of course a rare decided to fight us. Another coast. Previous tier 9 map. We are rather lucky in terms of map drops this time. I'm thankful for that. Colonnade, tier 10. That's good. That was actually in the not too far distance we needed to run the Colonnade as well. So I'm liking this run so far. I have to admit, despite the mobs having a set of decently tanky modifiers, we're still mowing through them rather quickly. They don't have any damage output, so there's no increased strain on our tank. The exception of monsters lasting a bit longer, but most of the time they don't really have a chance to lay a finger on us anyway. So I believe we skipped a bit of a height here. Might as well double check that. Exactly. There. And there we go. We skipped the chest and then up here and around the bend. Still more than 50 mobs remaining. Hello, Vrici. You're sending us onwards, you say. Assassinate the target. I think we will be capable of assassinating the target. Okay. Anything up here? Nope, dead end. Good. Which we can continue exploring. Oh, there's one of the Rogue Exiles that we just got for free with the map. Ooh, an Exalted Orb on top of a couple of really nice map drops. As I say, this is a very, very nice map run so far. Let's take out Athenimoga over there, who we did face earlier as one of the 2 exiles we got for free with the map. And now once again for the Vrici mission. And then it's time to head back, have a little chat. And do that. Okay. And then I think we should empty our pockets, because they're overflowing. So, Exalted Orb. Funny thing is, I currently have nothing on my wish list, but of course, now that there are some items, some jewelry that I've been running around with for a while, my headpiece, things like that. So it's going to be a good occasion to just double check my gear, track PoE.trade, and see if I can maybe get myself an upgrade or 2. It would be nice to push our life over 5,000. Just to push yet another arbitrary limit. Getting our chaos resistance up a little bit more would be nice as well, because we're currently at 24 chaos resistance if I remember correctly. Yes, we are 24. No, it's not negative. That's a positive thing to say about it. Okay, I remember this being a interesting boss fight. Let's keep a portal here. Hexproof mobs, not useful. Okay, let's aura up a little bit, or flask up a little bit to be more specific. And see if we can, whoa! As I said, this was a nasty fight. So, that aura, it didn't seem to do a lot. Let's spend a little bit more effort just observing what the hell is happening there. So, reapply all our auras and such, and then we go back in. Oh, bigger life pool, definitely useful. Oh wait, Spark Mage. Ah. So this is a conductivity static aura, it seems like. And then combined, of course, with sparks all over the place. Not good. Ah, wait, that's lightning thorns. Yeah, okay, it makes more sense now. So attacking into lightning thorns while under the influence of conductivity might have been rather fatal to us. In return, we do get the pit map. And the other boss is already dead on the ground, and no monsters remain. Let's see, Legion Gloves. Can we find a spot for that? Sure we can, but for now it doesn't really matter. What does matter is that we have completed yet another map run. And no new additional lore, but well, we're still running yellow maps. I got a suspicion that the last bits of lore are gonna be in the red maps. For now though, we have completed the Promenade, we have found the museum, and we have also found the Colonnade. So we have 2 adjacent maps. The Colonnade is gonna help us path towards the terrace. We still need the overgrown shrine, but on the other hand, if we can do the Colonnade and the terrace, at some point we will find the overgrown shrine. I'm not gonna fuss too much about the order in which I play the maps, as long as we keep progressing towards the Guardians, because that is my goal, to hopefully before the end of the Essence League, or basically before patch 2.5, I hope to have at least faced one of the Guardians, hopefully maybe even 2. But in order to do that, we do need to push forward a little bit. But for now, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.